What language am I speaking? Hi. Okay. So, it's almost fall. I love fall. Yes. I know it's a little bit late, but Final Fantasy 14. I just picked up my copy I'd say the beginning of this month, but I didn't have a PS3, so I couldn't really play it yet. So there's a lovely store called McKay's in Tennessee, so it has a lot of used gaming devices. So me and my brother just went and picked up a PS3, typical Tuesday. So we just went and picked up a PS3. It wasn't that expensive. Um, so, and I started playing it this weekend. And oh my god, I'm not even like a high ranking class yet, but the system is like so fun. It's not easy to get. It's easy to get adjusted to, but it's kind of complicated. But I like it. It's really simple, but if you get used to it. I'm not sure if you can like sell items, but I'm not a pro yet. So, and plus I'm not even that far in. I think I've only played about 4 hours, which is more than it sounds like, but I haven't even gotten like to like another town yet. I mean, I'm only like level 7, so and oh, if you want to know my character, I'm a female Lalafell with blue pigtails, and I'm a conjurer, so obviously I'm in Gridania for a little while, but I might be a little bit more leveled up. If you want to look for me, my name's Lucia Hegarty. Yeah, I thought that was a cool name, so, whatever. I liked it. So there's that. And also, I just typically enjoy the Final Fantasy series in general. If you want to know that, it's like my favorite video game series, and personally I think it's the video game with the best music. And another Final Fantasy note, I want to say that Final Fantasy 15 is coming out, and I am literally like pissing myself. I am so excited for that to come out. And Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns, just so much Final Fantasy stuff is coming out. I'm really excited. It's going to be a great winter. Went and saw a movie tonight, and it sparked an inspiration for me to make a video. When I got home from that movie, I literally locked all my doors and windows. It's not like the movie was scary or anything. Do you hear that? It's this watch. It goes off every day at like 11. I don't know how to stop it. See, it stopped, but it goes off every day at 11 at night. I hate it so much, with a burning passion in my heart. But anyway, Prisoners. It wasn't that scary. Rather intense, though. It was actually very intense. I didn't chew my nails or anything, but that's because I thought about not chewing my nails. It was, I'd have to say, like, one of the most intense movies that I've ever seen. All the characters are surprisingly human. What I mean by like that is like, oh, my family acts like that. Oh my god, that's what my family would do. Some of them are like that awkward. Oh, the acting was amazing. It was possible. It's possible, is what I'm saying. Like, it could happen. It'd be hard to organize, but it could happen. I was really confused afterwards because there were so many things that you had to assume towards the end, because it all was like one downfall towards the end. Do you remember the guy who drew the mazes? So I was discussing with a friend of mine in the car. Okay, who was he? So from what I got about him, he was one of the kidnapped victims in the past that the old woman and her husband had kidnapped together. So, and we assumed that he escaped, but we called him a decoy because, you know, if you've seen the movie, the random snakes in the boxes and the bloody clothes covered in actual pig's blood, we just considered him to be a decoy. And I think the reason why he killed himself in holding was because he was so traumatized from the kidnapping. And then on to Alex Berry. Oh my lord, I feel terrible for that guy. I mean, the amount he was abused. I mean, and the loyalty he had to his aunt. It shocks me. I mean, who would have that much loyalty? I mean, I think I'd honestly give up after they punched me 7 or 8 times in the face. But he went to the extent of where he was being, like, boiled in the shower. Oh my god. But what makes me happy about the end is that he gets to be reunited with his birth mother. So that really makes me genuinely happy. But what I don't understand is, how does he have the IQ of a 10-year-old and then is able to drive, like how Hugh Jackman asked in it? I mean, did he not go to school after he was kidnapped? Well, probably not. But how is he able to drive, though? But Hugh Jackman in that pit. Do you think Jake Gyllenhaal was able to find him? I mean, he heard him whistle with his star's whistle like 7 or 8 times. Do you think he actually went in and found him? I mean, I hope so. I mean, they got the daughter back. Actually, they got both daughters back. I mean, even though they were really close to dying. I mean, do you think that would be possible? Like, it makes me fearful because, like, hence me locking all my doors. It makes me fearful, like, of the guy who drew the mazes. Like, someone like that would just break into my house and steal my clothing and fake my death. It makes me, well, who would have a point of doing that? It makes me fearful that someone like the old lady, who is like a typical neighbor in suburbia. I mean, I know it took place in West Virginia, but that was like a really out of place town, and I'm in Nashville, so I feel a little bit safer here, even though I'm in suburbia Nashville. I like this sweater a lot. It's so comfortable, but it doesn't match with a lot of things. I just like it a lot. But let's leave off on a lighter note. I just saw this, and who's looking forward to the new Pokemon game? I mean, honestly, I'm a little bit sick of like new gens coming out. I mean, honestly, I've been a Pokemon fan since like I was born, basically. But my favorite region, honestly, is Hoenn. I don't know why, I just like Hoenn a ton. Nintendo, even though I doubt you're watching, please make a Hoenn remake for 3DS, PlayStation, Wii U, something, Xbox, I don't even care. Make it on some system. Trending topics. So I'll leave you off with that hashtag X or hashtag Y. Bye, lovers.